Guys, we have some amazing news. We have more info on Bonelab patch 789, and it comes in a form of a Reddit post posted by Brandon. And if you don't know who Brandon is, he's basically the owner of Stress Level 0, which obviously made Bonelab. Here is the original post that he replied to, which is basically just asking about how the development is going of other games, and other games obviously means B-side. And enough waiting, here is the Reddit comment that Brandon posted. Now let's read it. We're not like other studios. We operate more like a research institution. Content has been working on lots and lots of cleanup, organization, new stuff for Bonelab, Boneworks, and pre-production for the next game. We've been all busy making an extremely robust foundation built to last. This has required engineering, graphics, and content work. Nobody is sitting around idly. Lots of job security. VR is going to be incredible in the 2030s. And wow, this includes so much info despite just being one comment. And in this comment also squashes the rumours about B-side, confirming that there's a new game coming. And more stuff we didn't know, like more content being added to Boneworks and Bonelab. We don't know what it is, but we know that we're going to get new content soon. The only thing we do know is the fact that Boneworks is going to be getting new textures and new graphics. This is the only image I have of it. But other than that, we haven't seen anything about Bonelab. And according to Wigwam the YouTuber, they're likely to update the test chamber in-game. You probably already know this, but there's going to be a brand new character rig being imported into both Boneworks and Bonelab, and this is likely to be added into the test chamber to test out the brand new physics. And also to point out, he is basically talking about the future of VR and how it's going to develop over the years. Me personally, I am extremely excited to see what these guys make, because obviously VR is kind of dying with the Rec Room shut down and most games on the store just being Gorilla Tag inspired. And also to point out, he is basically talking about the future of VR and how it's going to develop over the years. I am excited to see if this unlocks a brand new genre of game for people to work around. Stress Level 0 stands out in gaming in any way, so I'm excited to see how good they can produce a game. They are probably the most successful company from a VR game other than Valve with Half-Life Alyx, because of Bonelab and Boneworks. Which, even though we don't even know what the game's gonna be like, I know that it's gonna be a good one, because it's taking this long to come out compared to Boneworks and Bonelab's gap. And if I was to estimate a patch release, or even the game, it would probably be this year. At least I hope it's gonna be. I know I'm a bit late to this information, but over on Brandon's Instagram, on his story he posted this, which is basically the character balancing on something within the new leg system. Obviously it isn't perfect, but we haven't seen this in a VR game since. Here is a GIF that he posted on his Twitter, basically showing how you can go back in time in the Unity editor if you wanted to do something again, which might help a lot during mod making. But I don't really use Unity, so I don't know how important this is. But wait, there's more. Not that long ago, we got a minute clip showcasing the brand new menus that will be added to the games. And also there's a separate part in the menu for the constrainer. Instead of having to spam your button to get to the certain thing you want, you can just do it through this UI, where the player can spawn things without using the utility gun. I think now we can all confidently say that we know what the future of Bonelab and VR is going to be like. But before you leave the video, this video took me very long to make, and the most helpful thing that you can do for me is like and subscribe. Also, most of this video was inspired by Wigwam. He's the GOAT. Thank you for all watching, and I will see you next video. Goodbye.